Okay, I'm going to give you 2 tips about this Makita 2012 NB planer. Really good planer, served its purpose. Broke the sprocket one time and the chain. Cost me a lot of money because I had to wait over a month to get it back. Now, the first tip is the most important. You can do this if you want. It's not going to hurt the machine. It's not going to hurt you. This door, it's not a door. This side panel, this thing's a problem. Because when you plane, and I don't mean in a long period of time, I'm talking within minutes, you got this buildup. Now, I've been planing already today. I've been planing quite a bit today, and I want to show you why. I've decided to not use this panel, and I'll tell you why. If the panel is on, all of this builds up in a matter of minutes when you're planing a lot. And I use this thing a lot, you can tell by looking at it. And this sawdust, or mulch rather, comes out, and I left this there to show you. This is what I was planing earlier. A lot of it's on the ground already. This slowly builds up and covers everything in here when this cover is on. I don't know if Makita done that so your machine would break easier and you have to buy another one, or so you have to keep paying them for parts, or what. But it's better to run this with this not on, with the cover not on, so all of this mulch can come out the side and fall off. Because imagine mulch like that on the sprocket chain, and on the other side also where the belt drive's at. Take it off too. Take it off on the other side where the belt drive's at. Take it off both sides. I'm going to have to start in the rain right now, so I'm going to have to hurry up with my second tip. Because my planer's out in the rain. The second one is the second tip is keep you a can of silicone. This is grease, but I need another can of silicone. If you're wood, sometimes I'll run wood through. It's not 100% dry, and there's nothing wrong with it. But if your wood is trying to get stuck, your machine gets used to a lot like mine, this thing here gets kind of sticky, this metal plate. Take some silicone or white lithium grease. You don't want that grease like you put on a ball bearing. Take this like white lithium grease here, a mild grease, spray it in there. It'll lubricate this thing back up, make it slick. Your wood will slide through real easy. If you think this is going to hurt your wood, why? You're planing it anyway. Get this bed back slick, turn your wood over, plane it some, turn it back over, plane it some. You want to do that before the wood gets down to the thickness that you want it. You don't want to get the wood down to the thickness you want it and then grease it or spray silicone on it. And that has been the 2 tips. The first tip I would take, because if you keep running that with the side panels on, all of this is going to destroy your machine. They're going to cause it to jump. They're going to cause it to sound funny, and you can't keep taking that cover off every 5 or 10 minutes and cleaning that out. It's too much trouble. And if you got somebody around your tools that's going to stick their finger in it, well, number one, you shouldn't have nobody around your tools that would stick their finger in it, because you've got a lot of other tools a lot more dangerous than this in your shop. So run your machine like this. This thing's over $600. I don't want to buy another one of these. And like I said, when it breaks down, I'm out of money until it's fixed. So those have been the 2 tips. I hope you liked them. And if you want to follow the tips, follow them, because they do work and they will help you out in your woodworking. And I'll see you next time on this channel right here. Huh? And my wife wants me to run a little piece of sample wood through there. So I will, huh? What? So I'll run this one here. Red mahogany. I'm gonna have to hook it back up. Here, hook it back up now. Thicker. And it got a little bit raunchy. You run it through the first time because this end was thicker than that side, so I had to raise it up a little bit. But you see, it's all going to come out this side.
It didn't come out right because that wood is too thick.
It's not coming out now because it's not enough. This is not enough. And also, third tip, it's supposed to mean 2. If you're you want to unhook it, but if you got mulch flying back out this side hitting you, that means you have to get into here with it unplugged. You're going to have to get into here because this is where the blades are at. You're going to have to get into here and get all of this out. It can get stuck up in there. So if you got mulch hitting you all over the chest and the face and everywhere, this here's clogged up. So get in there and unclog it, and then your mulch will start coming back out this side the way it's supposed to. So that's been the day's tips. So long, goodbye, and I'll see you next time, sometime later down the road, maybe with some more tips, maybe with something different. Goodbye.